What y'all watching, man?
Oh, we doing a little internet thing.
Oh, right
And
now?
you're like,
I'm in the way,
yeah,
so
yeah.
my bad.
Alright.
See what we did, right?
So yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah,
people.
don't stand in front of me.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that think they slaves. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that think they're slaves. And what you got to do in order to, one of the first steps to freedom is knowing that you're a slave. The second step, right, is figuring out what actually is enslaving you and how you are a slave and what actually, you know what I'm saying, and then the third thing is who's your master. You know what I'm saying? Once you figure out all of those, you free. Or you're gonna have to do battle with whoever is your master. Now, I wouldn't consider a boss a master. If you think, you know what I mean, if you think right, you're gonna try to get your own business. You know what I mean? And a lot of these guys that's coming in the country, they already know how to get a business. They know how to get a business license. They know how to get credit for all the product they selling. And for some reason, they got a loan on the property. These motherfuckers is coming from freaking Saudi Arabia and these poor and like, you know what? Here's what you do. You go to every single store and you check them out, right? You ask them exactly where they from. A lot of these niggas won't tell you where they from, you know. Like the Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans, they usually obvious. Especially the Puerto Ricans, right? They're usually pretty obvious. They got like their flag is there, like you don't have to ask any questions. I'm Puerto Rican. But an Arab dude that look Arab is gonna tell you something different. He's probably gonna tell you either Afghanistan, depending on what way he stands. Afghanistan, Iraq. I don't see too many Iranian motherfuckers running in these stores, so be good for that for a little while.
Yeah, and with the Asians, you gotta see which hello they react to.
And there be Japanese dudes working in the Chinese food restaurant.
Every once in a while, and vice versa. Yeah, like you say ni hao, that's like hello in Chinese. You say
ni hao?
Yeah. You say konnichiwa, that's hello in Japanese. You say annyeonghaseyo, that's hello in Korean. You see which one they react to. You know what I mean? And it's like, and then if you want to know more, you go to Google Translate.
Google Translate.
Type in hello for whatever language that fancies you. You know what I mean?
With the Google Translate, for some strange reason, you can't get all the languages. You know why? They don't let you Romanize all the languages. Romanization is one of them things where, you know what I mean? You Romanize, if you want to see something in Arabic, I don't know why I keep pointing them out. Chinese, right? You point something out in Chinese and you say Romanize it. They try to show you how to say it in English, where you can read it off and you could like, with the Y's and the J's and all that other shit, because Chinese people don't fucking use don't use letters, so to speak. And letters pretty much came from the Phoenicians and the Greeks and the Egyptians. And the Sumerians.
Like the knowledge on that, you know, with like a lot of Asian languages, you have a character that'll have different sounds. You know,
Kadishi Wild, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things have different sounds, like a sensei, like one character you could say sen, you could say, or like taking Japanese, like you have let's see. I'm trying to give them a good example, like the one for water in Chinese is sui, and in Japanese it's mizu, you know, but like they may use both. Especially in Japanese, they combine a lot of things, you know, and like all of the sounds, they got different sounds, you know, like mao, like they'll just switch up the way they pronounce in Chinese, you know. So like over here, we have like a letter, and it changes sometimes, like when they have their letters, even though it changes like
it's symbols.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like symbols. You see something that look like a hat. You see something that look like a dragon. You see something that look like a tree.
It's like a picture. It's a picture, but instead of like taking pictures,
just putting that there for me. You just leaving that there.
That's just there for y'all to watch.
Nah, no doubt.
Alright, you putting that shit in there.
Instead of having a picture of something, it's a picture of an idea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they roll like that. You know.
Yeah, this is the picture hieroglyphics, and the thing that's in the fourth kind they talk about the Sumerian predated the hieroglyphics. I beg to differ. At the same time, the caveman was just chipping buffaloes on the wall. You know what I mean? Showing people with pitchforks and shit. not pitchforks, spears. You know what I mean? Spears. And they'd sit there, and they didn't have paper before the Egyptians. Now, if somebody could prove me wrong with that, cool.
Hello, how you
They
doing?
can prove me wrong. But they didn't have paper until the Egyptians came around. And before the Egyptians had to be God, because they had to be somebody that's writing all this stuff down or videotaping it.
I'll be watching Asian porn sometimes, and I notice something, man. There's a girl named Mika Tan, and she got an ass, and she's like,
I just paid $40 right now.
part Chinese, and she's part Samoan. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be looking at that. I know the ass comes from Samoa, and a lot of Samoans. Now listen. A lot of Samoans be looking like Native Americans too.
Samoans?
You know what I mean? I don't know why I think
A lot of Indians be looking like Native Americans. That's why they call them Indians.
But I be
It
feeling
might have
like
been a branch that went up that way, and they carried the Mayak feather. They carried the Mayak feather.
I be feeling like Native Americans got a little black blood.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course, they got, and it ain't even the melanin thing. It's the simple fact that they were like dark. They was about as dark as us when we got here. You know what I mean? It was about as dark as us when we got here. There was some Cherokee motherfuckers that was light skinned. You know what I mean? But it took a lot of fucking to get them that color.
Yeah.
Like you see them old pictures of them, they wasn't as dark. I mean, they wasn't as light.
Yeah.
Sitting Bull. Look up Sitting Bull and what's his name? I don't even remember the other guy's name. But they had like a little thing where they would go overseas, everywhere, and they saw this Sitting Bull guy, and he was like, he's just the coolest motherfucker they ever want to meet. At the same time, it's like they was kind of exploiting the rivalry between the Indians and the English settlers that was still here. That was after the revolution.
How long you gonna do this video? I want to spark something.
Oh, word. All right, cool. We're gonna come right back after these messages.